got down on one knee, but I said no way. Packed my bags and moved into a nunnery. Joined the gospel choir, our riffs were on fire. At the top of the charts is where I'm gonna stay.
Henry sent me a poem all about my green sleeves. I changed a couple words, put it on a sick beat. The song blew their minds, next minute I was signed, and now I'm writing lyrics for Shake's EP. Since my first son, our family's grown. We've made a band and got quite well known. You could perhaps call us the Tudor Von Trapps. I'm just kidding, we're called the Royaling Stones. We're one of a kind, no category. Too many years lost in history. We're free to take our crowning glory for 5 more minutes. We're 6.
You guys are probably going to be super enthusiastic. Are you guys ready for today? Alright, fantastic. My name is Kim. Thank you so much for joining us. You guys are all here for?
6.
Okay, wait. The queens are like somewhere up there, so I think if you yell a little bit louder, they'll be able to hear you. You guys are all here for?
6.
Fantastic. You guys heard it, right? Okay, so thank you so much for making time this afternoon. Come on down on a Wednesday, and welcome to the Sands Theater at Marina Bay Sands. It's a beautiful place, well, and I'm sure you're all big fans. So a couple of things before we welcome you for the rest of the activities today. If you and scream as they come on down to join us on stage. You guys can do that, right? Okay, very cool. Now, without further ado, let's meet the 6 queens themselves. Joining me up on stage, the cast of 6. Bring them on! First up, we have Billy Kurt as Catherine of Aragon. She's also a super swing. And we got Izzy and Formby Jackson as Anne Boleyn. Fantastic. Erin Summerhays as Jane Seaver. Okay, and next up we have got Hannah Victoria as Anna of Glee. You already see her, the bright red hair. Lauren Santo Quinn as Catherine Howard. And finally, last but definitely not least, we have the Millie Willows as Catherine Barr. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment to definitely take out your phones. They're already out. And here are our queens! Looking absolutely fabulous. Welcome to the stage, guys. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, my face, it cost me the crown. So I moved to the
House of Holbein.
in my hometown. His mates were super arty, but I showed them how to party. Now on my tour of Prussia, everybody gets down.
Music.
Before we get to that, how about let's start with a performance. You guys ready? Thank you so much. Singapore, how are you doing tonight? How are you doing tonight? Alright, Queen, should we do a little history night? Aragon, you want to go first? Me? Wow, I guess I could for a change. Let's go! Rocky gets
down.
down.
It was down. So I had the tide was like no.
So I had you take. I'll give you a last try.
I was everything.
Now all I do is sing. These rocking chicks loved every song and each remix. So I went out and found them. We laid down an album. Now I don't need your love. All I need is six.
We're one of a kind, no category. Too many years lost in history. We're free to sing our crown and glory for 5 more minutes. We're six. Whoa, whoa, we're six. Whoa, we're six. Whoa, whoa, 5 more minutes. It's the end of the show and the history makes this just a thought and let's change the prefix. Everybody knows that we used to be six wives. There is never sense in the chest of present. Never just a short and it's the sunset. All we know is that we used to be six wives. But now we're one of a kind, no category. Too many years lost in history. We're free to take our crown and glory for 3 more minutes. Get your hands up! We're one of a kind, no category. Too many years lost in history. We're free to take our crown and glory for 2 more minutes. We're six. Whoa, whoa, we're six. Whoa, we're six. Whoa, whoa, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more minutes. We're six.
Ladies, now the very first time we had about six, and the storyline obviously is like super fun, right? It's quite different from a usual story about a wife who has to share a husband with like other wives, you know. It's not something. This story was definitely way more interesting. So tell us about your first thoughts, and also was this like a story that you expected? I got a chance to actually speak to Billy earlier this week in the radio station, so maybe let's start with you.
Of course. This show is completely not what I expected. Actually, I heard the soundtrack first before I knew what it was about. And the pop music, the genre, everything was exactly what I love. Just in life, outside musical theatre. I didn't grow up doing a whole lot of musical theatre myself, so this was the first like musical theatre album that I'd heard that actually appealed to the stuff I listen to in life. So it's so cool to be doing it right now. I just think it's stylistically like nothing else out there.
Oh, fantastic! Super duper fun. Okay, now you all played such iconic queens. I'll ask this question to Izzy. Izzy, how have you made your character your own? Because a lot of people who have actually watched the shows have always said that every night when they come, it's always a little bit different because you have your own flair, you know, a little something extra. So how have you, made this character something that is just so true and so unique to yourself?
Well, I think during the process, we get told that all queens are 50% us and 50% queen. And so for me, doing all six, I have 50% of me, and then I take on the kind of character traits that we've put in as six to lay on top of myself. So there's always like my own aura through every single character that I do, but obviously I'll sound slightly differently if I'm calm. I'll be a bit more subdued, whereas if I'm villain, I'm going a bit more crazy, you know? So yeah, that's why it's different, because it all kind of stems from our own personalities, I think. So yeah, I'm all very different, which is lovely.
Oh, that is very fantastic. Oh, what about you, Ariel? Because you also play, a fantastic queen, Jane Seymour. And how have you added improvisations to your role to kind of make it your own?
I feel like for Jane, she's very reserved, or she's quite hard to be caring. And I just think you've just got to kind of think back a little bit in comparison, like when I play her, it's a bit different, it's a bit chaotic, like Izzy said, like it's so different. But yeah, I think you just got to be like think that being maternal, and I think I have two younger sisters, and I can often think about how I look after them, and I think it was part. So I think that was where I got my inspiration to play Jane.
Oh my gosh, you sound like such a sweetheart. I want to be my sister. Just feel like when she starts talking, I'm like, oh, she'll take good care of me. Okay, next, you guys have performed six all over the world, and you've seen audiences in many different countries. I heard that, I don't think I'm supposed to see where they're going yet, but I heard that they do have plans for, various cities in 2025 as well. Some have been announced, some have not been announced, so if you're traveling, by the way, if you've never gone to catch a show outside of your home country before, I highly recommend you do it because somehow the experience is just like extra special. I'm getting goosebumps as I say this already. But Hannah, maybe you can share with us, what's the audience like in Singapore so far? As compared to the rest of the world, you can be honest. We won't be offended. We'll just have to make up for it if we're not good enough.
You know what? We thought that you guys might be a bit more reserved, a bit quiet. So we were thinking, oh my gosh, like the show involves a lot of audience participation. So we're thinking, okay, how are we gonna, rile them up? How are we gonna get them hyped up and everything? But you guys have been top tier. You guys. As soon as we walk down the Kabuki, and then we walk and we go into our pose, it's like, woo! I'm like, yes. Good. They're on our side. They're enjoying it already, and they haven't even done anything yet. So I'm really grateful, really grateful, especially for Queens because within Get Down, I have to ask somebody to like dance with me, and sometimes it can be like I'm too scared. But every night, pretty much, I've had somebody stand up and dance. So it's been great. It's been great.
That's good. Does anybody want to dance with Queens right now? Okay, I'm confused because you're like, are you shaking your head or you're singing? Okay. Next, you guys, for some of you, I heard that it was the first time visiting Singapore as well. Some of you had the opportunity to go outside, walk around a little bit, not too much time, unfortunately. But when you guys are not on stage, maybe you can share with me what have you been up to so far? Have you gotten to eat some of the delicious food? Have you seen some of the sights? I mean, you are performing in one of our most beautiful theaters in Singapore. Laura, maybe you can tell me more about that.
Oh yes, I love it here, let me tell you.
We welcome you, you can stay here.
I love my Rainbow Sands, obviously, it's amazing. We're in a beautiful location. I've also been to Sentosa on our day off. That was beautiful. I can't believe such a peaceful, gorgeous beach is so close to such a lively city. It's amazing. I can't imagine a beach like that being anywhere near London, I must say. But it's gorgeous. We're go-karting, and what else have we done? Some of us went to Universal, went to Haji Lane, that was gorgeous museum, art science museum, went to see the super trees, so we managed to do a fair bit.
Wait, that sounds amazing. Yeah. I feel like I need to join this tour. We've still got another 2 weeks. Sometimes as a Singaporean, I mean, that's honest, right? You don't get to be a tourist as much. When was the last time you went to Haji Lane? Come on, seriously. It's pretty cool, okay? Just to be clear, I do my nails at Haji Lane, so it's still popping. It's very crowded. So, yes. Okay, Millie, for you, looking ahead, of course, this is going to be a musical that I think will have an extremely long longevity. It's going to be running for a long time. So, looking ahead, apart from the season here in Singapore, what else do you think is in store for the musical in the future?
Do you know what? I think the whole musical is about the history of women. And so I don't feel like there's, it's so amazing. I feel like it's only been around for a couple of years, but the time it's been around, it's been so popular. I see a huge future for it. I don't see it going anywhere anytime soon. So we might have to get back. But we love it, and it's so important about the history of women and the empowerment of women and feminist musicals as well, so that can relate to women of all ages.
And it's not just the cast members that we're seeing, even the crew as well is filled with a ton of girl power. Everyone was like, that was fantastic. You know, they specifically requested for a female host today. I like that, yeah, right? Okay, thank you so much, Queen. Okay, now we're gonna get to the next part, which is a little game. Patricia, are you ready to win the game? Okay, she's ready to go. Okay, what about you? What is your name? Megan. What do you think? Do you think you know your Queen well enough? Do you like Cleve enough to know everything about her?
I think most of it.
Most of it? She sounds very confident. Anyways, these questions have got to do with Singapore, not even the musical itself. That's a little curveball. Okay, what is your name? Honey. Honey is ready to win? Oh. Honey has really big eyes. She stares straight at me. My soul. Okay, what is your name? Lana. Okay, you ready to go? Ready to go! And finally, last but not least, what is your name? Margaret. Margaret, I see you're already wearing a crown. Did you DIY this yourself?
Yes, I did. My mom did actually.
Oh, where's your mom? Is she here with you?
She is in the company.
She's in the... Okay, no problem. We've got lots of nice costumes. I hope you guys are ready to go. So here's what's going to happen, okay? We're going to hand you... You got your microphones? Everybody ready? Okay, fantastic. Let's flash the first photo.
Aragon.
Whose costume is it?
Aragon.
Oh.
Aragon.
Wait,
Aragon.
Please. Your costume?
Aragon. Yellow. Aragon.
I see a
Aragon. Yeah.
This is
Aragon.
You are all correct. Next one's already out. I don't even have to ask. It's still costume, yes. Whose is this?
Seymour. Yeah, Seymour.
Sequence. I think it's sequence. That is correct.
Seymour.
You guys did it. Okay, I think the next one is a pair of shoes. Oh, it's not. It's completely different from what I thought.
Bolin.
Okay, I don't know.
Bolin.
The answers already at this point in time.
Bolin.
What do you think?
Bolin. Something of Bolin.
Yeah. According to my answers, that is correct. Yeah. Next picture. Wow. This is impossible, right? This could be anything.
Pass.
This could be anything. Who
Pass
said
shirt.
this is costume?
Her shirt. I think her shirt.
It is, I think, it is apparently not a costume anymore.
Oh?
It's got to do with the stage or something behind. Look at the chairs in the theater. The chairs in the theater? It could very well be. Okay, let's reveal the answer. What is it?
What is that?
It is a kabuki. That is correct. Anyone else has no idea what that is? Yay, me too!
What's a kabuki?
Stupid swing. Oh.
What?
But wait, these aren't costumes anymore. They're not costumes. Ignore me. Okay. Too excited. Anyone? It's still got to do with the stage. It's got to do with the... Is it the floor? It's in the floor. It could be. Very well be. Your secret probably falls every now and then.
I have no idea.
The lighting rack. It is not the lighting rack. Guys, this game is at level impossible, okay? Let's show the answers. This is a microphone! It's shiny! All of yours?
not shiny.
That's why they just say microphone. There was no microphone. Final one. It might be a little bit more obvious. Final picture I have got for you guys. Rough is correct! Literally just the moment the picture flashed, it just Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Singapore, do you want one more song?
the prefix. Everybody knows that we used to be six wise. But we wanna say before we drop the curtain, nothing is for sure, nothing is for certain. All that we know is that we used to be six wise. But now we're one of a kind, no category. Too many years lost in history. We're free to take our crowning glory for 5 more minutes. We're one of a kind, no category. Too many years lost in history. We're free to take our crowning glory for 5 more minutes. We're six. Oh, we're six. Oh, we're six. We're six.
And also take a break to get ready for the rest of the evening.